Can I just be honest with you guys? Just for a moment, can I be honest with you guys? Okay, absolutely. I have made maybe the worst choice I have ever made. I'm gonna be honest. A necromancer is 1,000% better than a monk. What was I thinking? I'm CC. Let's see if we can jump on him, knock him up, and I'm dead again. Yep. Okay, died to a necromancer. Okay, and I'm dead again. They died to a mage this time. All right. Oh, they got a couple Giga Chad wings. Okay, let's jump out, and I'm dead again. Here we go. We can distract them now. We can run away from them. We can waste their time at least. Nope, I died. Pretty crazy. Last video, 1,300 subscribers in one video. If we break that record today, that means we'll have over 50,000 subs on this channel, which is crazy progress already. I've never had progress like this on a YouTube channel. Thank you, okay? If we break that 50,000 sub mark, I'm gonna give out $100 legendary crests to the YouTube comments. So all you gotta do is be a subscriber on this channel, leave a comment somewhere on this video today. That's it, congratulations, you're in. You'll be notified by YouTube when you win, and I'm just gonna leave a comment replying to, pretty much that easy. With that being said, let's get going with the Monk preview, pros, cons, review, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, so I thought what we do is I'm currently working right now to become the #3 monk on the server if I beat this challenge rift, so I'm trying my hardest. But what I figure we do while I'm doing this is I'm gonna give you my impressions of the monk and let you know what I've thought so far just in the beginning, my basic first impressions of the monk. Okay, I've spent all day yesterday and the day after. We've just been farming the legendaries, trying to get some of the new legendaries as well as the old ones to at least be able to try out some of these builds. Now, I've tried some PvP. You saw the meme in the beginning of me dying over and over again. I've tried some PvE, and I think I've got my general impressions, okay? So first and foremost, I want to say this about the monk, all right? The PvE melee in this game is bad. So basically, I'm not saying the classes, I'm saying the melee itself. So if you are a Crusader Barbarian monk and you want to use your basic attack a whole bunch, you basically die a whole bunch, because the way this game works is you're waiting on your cooldowns, especially as a melee. You see, as a ranged, we get to abuse. When I was a necromancer, I get to abuse the ranged moves a little bit more. I get to be a little bit spammy with the ranged moves and constantly just use anything, and let's try to get as much DPS out of this I can before I die. I can use the ranged moves to get free damage in when they can't hit me, just like I kind of sent the howlers out there and I get the free damage in. It's the same way. I can kite and do damage. Everyone knows about kiting in these games, but with the melee in this game, you really have to be careful. I have to go in at certain times and basically use stunning abilities or abilities that are going to reduce the amount of damage I receive in order to even survive and have a chance. You see, one of these abilities here, this gives me 50% reduced damage, and this other ability, I just did a 7-sided strike there, that gives me another 35% damage reduction. And these are basically crucial in order for me to be able to stand here and do any kind of damage. So the first thing I've noticed is that if you are somebody who, how to put this, maybe isn't mechanically inclined, or you don't want to have to worry about constantly positioning yourself, monk might not be for you. So right in the beginning, the class overview is monk seems more like a micro intense type of class that is not super noob friendly, very AFK friendly. It seems like the type of class where what you actually have to do is constantly pay attention the whole time. You can't just spam summons like I'm used to on the necromancer, and you have to constantly be worrying about your positioning, where you're at, what your cooldowns are, etc. Okay, it's a little bit more of a difficult experience. It's actually a little bit more difficult than I was thinking it was going to be, but I'm liking it a good amount. Now let's talk about the pros. Okay, so the pros has some really cool, unique combo situations. Like you have some, not in the wizard where one move modifies the other, but you have some combos like I was just talking about with multiple reduced damage, for instance, where you can really become either very, very tanky for a moment, or you can become very fast for a period of time. It has different bursty moments in the class of excitement, where it's like when I have my ultimate ability up, I'm teleporting all the time, and I have like this Thor lightning ability. I just got my ult right now, and you can see here, you get lightning all the time, and normally I'd be teleporting on every attack and hitting a big AoE with it, so you get some more exciting type of moves. You have all the teleport style of attacks, so like I don't even have the dashes on right now, but there's 4 different moves that are actually either jumps or teleports. So you can have multiple dashes, multiple mobility style of gameplay. There's sort of the AoE control style of gameplay with there's lots of stuns in this. There's also the shield style of gameplay. So it feels like a pretty good variety to me, if I'm being honest. The mobility helps me in situations like this one where there's constant things to dodge, or if I have to go from one side of him, if he's facing me, I just jump to the other side of him like that. The mobility has helped me a pretty good amount on these bosses, etc. What I've noticed is the crazy DPS just doesn't really seem to be there. I don't see it to be one of the top DPS classes. On normal minions, it seems like the DPS is almost higher even when I'm fighting in like the overworld. But when it comes to things like these bosses, maybe granted I don't have all the right builds for it yet. There could be other type of builds that are better for single target, etc. And I'm sure that I could improve that. Like for instance, if I go in here and we put in the Mystic Allies, I'm sure that would be an improvement, for instance. And let's put the Mystic Allies up. But other than that, I feel like the single target damage could be better. I think also probably Echoing Shades, the gym, could help with the single target damage a little bit, but that's just one such complaint I've had. The Monk is definitely a fun class. The teleports seem good. It's just, if you're going to play this class, I think you have to be ready and willing to accept both the difficulty factor, the melee clunky factor, understanding that, hey, you're playing melee and maybe you're not always going to be able to, you know, just be in there like basic attacking like a monkey the whole time. And also understanding sort of when you're weak, when you're not weak, when you can apply damage, when you can't apply damage, is going to be your key point to the Monk. Now, I'm actually trying really hard here to beat this challenge rift because this is going to be kind of close here. So bear with me just a moment here while we try to actually get the damage in. We're 140 off and we have literal seconds left here, so I'm going to try my best to see if we can get the damage in. Allies go. Go, 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 go. Oh man, this is going to be close. All two. Come on. Woo! We did it just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Challenge Rift is down, and we are now the rank 3 Monk on the server. So, yeah, first pros and cons. Like I've been saying, mobility is a pro. The combo fun is a pro. The variety of builds is a pro. The cons is stuff that, if you're new to the class like I am, you'll overcome with time. Oops, excuse me, gross. Like the jumping in the middle of the packs, like constantly having to worry about your cooldowns all of the time. Things like that can be kind of annoying. I do feel like the cooldowns are a little bit longer with this class. They're quite, it's a fun class though, okay? Honestly, I'm probably not gonna stay this class too long, okay? It hasn't updated my challenge rift quite yet. I just be 103, 102 hasn't updated. I wonder if when you change class, there it is, updated to number 3. Hey, let's go, boys, me at number 3. But I'm probably not gonna stay this class too long, to be honest, because even though it's fun and all that, I don't really like it as much as I thought I was going to. Brutally honest, I actually don't like it as much as I thought I was going to. And I'm feeling myself getting bored of the class literally already. Like, I kind of get it. What it is, you run around, you punch a bunch of guys, there's a few combos, there's a bunch of variety moves. It is fun, I do like that. I just don't think this is my style of class. So I'm gonna make a couple guides on the video and we're gonna move on pretty quick. I think we're only gonna be a Monk for a week, okay? With that being said, we have the Rite of Exile today. We'll be streaming twitch.tv/darthmicrotransaction. Consider coming by and I will see you live there. Also, thanks for subscribing. Really close to 50,000 subs.